Hi, grade 2. How are you? Our lesson today will be time before the hour. Okay, we learned how to tell time on the watch, right? Or on the clock. How can we tell the time here? First, we're going to start to read our hand. Our hand here in this clock, for example, points to 3, which means the hours here, 3. And how many minutes? Let's count by fives. 5, 10, 15. That means it's 3 and 15 minutes. 3 and 15 minutes. We can tell the time with another way using the next hour. What's the meaning of the next hour? First, we know that the time here is 3 and 15. And we know also that the hands of the clock are goes in this direction, which means the next hour will be 4. The next hour will be 4. Okay, how can we tell the time 3 and 15 using the next hour, which is 4? Okay, first we want to know how many minutes are left to get 4 o'clock. The time now is 3 and 15. So we're going to count how many minutes after the minute hand until you get the 12. Okay, let's count how many minutes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So we have 45 minutes are left to be 4 o'clock. So we can say that the time now is 45 minutes before 4 o'clock. Okay, so the time here is 45 minutes before 4 o'clock. Why? Because the time now is 3:15, right? We want to know how many minutes are left to be 4 o'clock. So we have 45 minutes before 4 o'clock because the minute hand, if the minute hand moved like this, it will be 4 o'clock. So we want to know how many minutes are left to be 4 o'clock. Okay, so this is how we can tell the time using the next hour. طيب, let's try another one. For example, let's try this one. Question number 4. Let's tell the time using the normal way. The time here is 1:30. 1:30. The hour hand didn't reach 2, which means the time now is 1:30, right? 1:30. طيب, I want to know how many minutes are left to be on the next hour. To reach the next hour. First, ask yourself, what is the next hour? We can know the next hour from here. The time now, the hour now is 1, which means the next hour will be 2. So I want to know how many minutes are left to the clock to be 2 o'clock. So let's count how many minutes are left for the minute hand to reach 12. Okay, let's count. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, which means we have 30 minutes before 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. Why? Because the time now it's not 2, it's 1:30. We want to know how many minutes are left to be 2. So we're going to count how many minutes are left for the minute hand. How many minutes, which means we're going to count after the minute hand. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We have 30 minutes before 2 o'clock. So we have the minute hand should move 30 minutes to get the 2 o'clock. طيب, let's try another one. Let's try, for example, this clock. The time here, we're going to tell the time using two ways. So the first way, we're going to tell using the normal way. The time here is 11:45. The hour hand didn't reach 12 yet. So the time now 11 and 45 minutes. Okay, I want to tell the time using the next hour. The next hour, which means it will be 12, because the time now 11. The next hour will be 12. So how many minutes are left to the clock to be 12 o'clock? It's before 12. The minute hand here before 12. It didn't reach 12. So let's count how many minutes are left to reach 12. 5, 10, 15, which means the time now 15 minutes before 12 o'clock. Okay, the time now is 15 minutes before 12 o'clock. طيب, let's try another one. For example, let's try this one. The time now 8 o'clock, right? 8 o'clock. I want to tell the time using the next hour. The next hour will be 9, because 9 after 8, right? The 9 comes after 8. So we want to tell how many minutes are left to the clock to be 9 o'clock. So let's count. The time now 8 o'clock. The minute hand will move until it get the 9 o'clock. How? The 9 o'clock should be like this. The hour hand will move to be on 9. So the minute hand should move 60 minutes to be 9 o'clock. How? Let's try. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, which means we have here 60 minutes before 9 o'clock. Okay, this is our session for today. I hope you understand. Thank you, grade 2.